Well, I don't have much of a grand way of starting this, especially since the game itself kind of just starts on this screen. Welcome to Spy Fox. I grew up playing, I mean, obviously this game, that's why I'm playing it, but also like at least a couple of other Spy Foxes, I think. I know there's Operation Ozone, and I think there was one more. And then there was like a fourth one that wasn't really Spy Fox. It was like a mini game, which I think you can actually play in this, but then they like made it its own thing. But anyway, man, this cursor feels weird. Loading in progress. Please do not. Okay. No milk.
Got milk? Not
No, he doesn't.
anymore. Everything is going just as I planned. Soon the entire world will be without dairy milk. No butter on toast, no ice cream, no cheddar cheese, and nothing
Is this
but
supposed to not be animated?
Nothing can stop me now.
Oh, okay, yeah. Just wasn't sure if it froze or something. Somewhere over the Mediterranean Sea.
Somewhere over the Mediterranean Sea.
Never mind, they have a narrator.
Would you like our Italian entree, sir?
No thanks. It gives me hives.
Our vegetarian dinner, then?
No, gives me the vapors.
Then may I recommend the Greek plate? It's delicious.
All right, if you insist.
Enjoy. It's good to see you, Agent Fox.
Ah, Monkey Penny. Now this is a real TV dinner. Right.
Yesterday, our spy operatives discovered the factories and offices of Amalgamated Moo Juice Incorporated abandoned and drained of milk. Soon, the entire world's remaining milk reserves will be depleted.
The idea of eating dry breakfast cereal is pretty hard to swallow.
Yes, it is.
It's not
Here's
that
the
hard.
only clue we have.
Feta cheese. A low grade, too.
Spy operatives took that picture in the office of Mr. Howard Hugh Heifer Utterly III.
President and CEO of Amalgamated Moo Juice Incorporated.
Exactly. We presume he has valuable information on the dairy crisis. The only available picture of him is hidden in your mashed potatoes. Finding Utterly is your top priority.
He shouldn't be hard to spot.
The feta cheese samples found in Utterly's office have been traced back to the island of Acidophilus. Your plane will be flying over the island any minute now. I've already set up the mobile command center where you'll rendezvous with me and later on with Quack. The entrance code is in your fortune cookie. Any questions?
No, I'm on my way.
Good. Monkey Penny, out.
Sorry, I'm just taking all this in. I have not played this since I was a kid, so...
I wish I hadn't left my parachute in my other tuxedo. Maybe one of my special spy gadgets will help me. I wonder which one I should pick.
I'm not sure if there's a way of knowing. I think you just have to pick until you find it.
Tanks, but no tanks. The one time I don't need a cab.
The whole thing is moot. It ain't got that poot. Oh, that is... that is intrusive. Don't just suddenly tell me you're saving.
Pardon me. That airline food will get you every time. That's certainly not the kind of entrance a super spy like myself normally makes. So this is the sleepy little Greek island of Acidophilus. I seem to have arrived unfashionably early, since nothing seems to be open. I should meet up with Monkey Penny at the Mobile Command Center.
All right, I got my fortune cookie. I got my picture. I got... can I get that back, please? Oh, nope. I did not mean to click the rock. That is kind of a signature of these humongous entertainment games, as you click things and random nonsense happens. Like this guy.
Hey, wanna see my tattoo? Your mother must be so proud.
I'm very certain that this game is supposed to be more animated, and I have no idea why it seems... Yeah, it is. Like, look at the bird up there. Look, the bird is stuck. Hello, game? Yeah, I don't know if this is how this port always works. This is the Wii version. I grew up playing this on the computer because the Wii didn't exist when I was playing Spy Fox. So, it kind of tells you how old I am. I mean, that might not be that old right now, but in the future, it will be. It's like, what? You grew up before the Wii? There was a before the Wii? Anyway, I always liked clicking on this guy and seeing all the tattoos he did. There's a particular one I want to get. There it is! I always really like that one. Alright, let's look around. There's a big ship there. This is a ship, not a boat. There is a difference. Assassin's Creed 4 taught me that. Okay. Is it going to be different this time? Can I get a bunch going at once? No. Man, I do not like this cursor. This is laggy. Ugh. Hey, where do you think you're going? Hey. Hey, what are you doing? Hey. Alright, fine. You stay there. Is that a fire extinguisher? Can I take that? Can I take this painting? I don't know why I'm clicking around like I'm going to find something. Like, that's not how these games work.
Uh-oh. Normally, I would karate chop my way right through a door. But this one seems to be made of solid steel.
Alright, well, guess we're not getting in through the front. Yeah, I grew up playing a bunch of these humongous entertainment games. Like I said, Spy Fox. Is this door open? Hello?
The door's locked.
Man, these animations not playing all the way is really bothering me. I have Pajama Sam.
The door's locked.
I had, I think, 2 Freddy
I
Fishes.
guess the cantina doesn't serve breakfast. Well, I have to say that's the first time I've ever been grateful I ate the airplane meal.
Did you though? You got trapdoored out the plane before you could eat the mashed potatoes. You only have the fortune cookie on you, and you didn't even touch the meat. You put your fork in, and that was it. Anyway, and I may have had putt-putt, I think, but like my key thing was Spy Fox. Can I get my? Yeah. This should be the.
5550945. How fortunate that Monkey Penny gave me this entrance code.
Hello, Spycore Mobile Command Center.
Penny, I've got your number.
Why is the tube not straight?
Now that's a person-to-person phone call.
Glad you could drop in, Spy Fox.
Hello, Monkey.
That's Monkey Penny. So what do you think of Skycorp's new Greek Island Mobile Command Center?
Impressive. Disguising it as a half-buried boat in the middle of the town square was a stroke of genius. Nobody would ever notice that.
That was Professor Quack's idea.
Where is Quack?
Oh, he'll be here soon to refill the Spy Gadget vending machine. In the meantime, he sent a couple of things ahead for your mission.
Good, because a spy without a gadget is like a shopping cart without a broken wheel.
How apt. Now pay attention. This is Greek money. It's called drachmas. You may need to buy a few things around here on the island. And this is a
toothbrush, and I sure could use one after that airplane meal.
Don't put that in your mouth. It's not a regular toothbrush. It's a special laser toothbrush. Let me show you how it works. You hold the laser toothbrush, apply the Minty Fresh laser gel, push the button, then you can use it to cut through really thick steel.
I guess that's one way to fight cavities. So, do we have any idea where Mr. Utterly is being held?
No solid evidence yet, but you might want to check out that feta factory down by the docks.
Feta factory, huh? I thought I smelled something suspicious.
Okay, but the door was locked, so... There's supposed to be another guy over here. I don't know where he's at.
If I had the knack, I'd take a crack at giving this empty vending machine a whack and a smack. But I suppose Quack would give me some flack when he gets back to this shack.
Good alliteration. What did that do? Just making bubbles over there? Okay, what about this? Are you gonna make bubbles on the other side? Oh no, it's Mr. Enter! Oh, it's just gonna be the same animation? Oh, that's a little disappointing. What was that? Was that a little mouse guy? Anything else? Alright, let's go out of here. Yeah, so for as much as I was into spy stuff as a kid,
Spy Fox to Mobile
I'll have to hold that
Command
dot.
Please stand by.
Center. Spy Fox here.
Hi, Spy Fox. Remember, you can call me via your Spy Watch anytime for help and information. Just press the mobile command button.
Will do. Spy Fox, out.
For as much as I was into spy stuff as a kid, never got into James Bond. So any of those references in this, completely missed. I know Monkey Penny is supposed to be a reference. I don't remember the actual what's the name of the character she's referencing. I know American Dad, when they did a James Bond, they had Peace Nickel. So I want to get back to the smartwatch here, which is interestingly on is right. I think most people, you know, if they're right-handed, they wear their watch on their left. Anyway, so this I just want to tap this button real quick.
Happy Fun Sub. A little break from the spy biz might do me some good.
This was not what I was remembering it being. Because I was gonna say this is the oh, I already crashed. I'm doing great. This was where they get that mini game that became its own game. No, I guess that's not in this game. That must be in a different Spy Fox. But man, this is cool. This is a cool little craft. It's a submarine, and then it's a boat, and then it's a pile of scrap because I blew up. And it's a plane. Like, that's the kind of spy stuff I really liked as a kid. Like the stuff that transforms. Okay, that's enough of that. Where'd my cursor? Jeez. I like stuff that transformed. I like stuff that was multifunctional. Like, I was really into, like, the Spy Gear toys. Like, I love the Spy Pen. It's like, it's not a very subtle pen. But it was cool. It was like a bunch of little gadgets that you could put on top of a pen. Well, I'm glad that animation played out correctly.
Now that's a big side of beef. No buts about it.
I recognize that butt.
All right, and he's dangling over a pool of piranha. Now the question is, how am I going to get his rump roast down from there?
I just gotta click this for a bit. There it is. I remember really liking that reference because my mom watched that show. That was shoot, what is that? Laverne and Shirley. It's a reference to the opening of that. And for some reason, I just really liked when that reference would come by here. Okay. Let me try turning down the temperature here.
The temperature control for this pool of piranha. Kind of an odd fixture for a feta cheese factory. The piranha pool seems to be getting colder.
Yeah, it's weird that the feta cheese factory has a piranha pool and also that it's temperature controlled.
Beasties seem to be slowing down.
Get earmuffs on now. Nope, not quite yet. There we go.
Fish on ice. That should hold them. Now for Mr. Utterly.
Exactly how I like my fish sticks. Frozen.
You saved me! Thank you, Mr. Fox. Spy Fox. Routine rescue, really. Now I need to get you to our mobile command center for a debriefing.
Good. I need to change my pants. Mr. Fox?
All right, just calm down, Mr. Utterly. Why don't you start from the beginning and tell us what happened?
Well, it all started as a typical day at the office. When you're as important as I am, you're constantly fielding international panel calls and reviewing... Yep, you have to stay pretty sharp in the dairy biz.
I think that dialogue didn't play out right.
So, when William the Kid suddenly made their appearance, I immediately snapped into action. There were dozens of them. I fought them hoof and nail. Pow, 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 I did. My whole body's a weapon. Then suddenly, I smelled something revolting. It could only be one thing. Feta cheese! The stink was so overwhelming that I nearly passed out. Taking advantage of my momentary asphyxiation, kidnappers choked me and then forced me into a smelly, dark bag. They whisked me away to Kid's secret island fortress. It was just so humiliating being bagged up like a piece of beef.
But were you able to learn anything about what William the Kid is up to?
Well, thanks to a little bovine ingenuity on my part, I picked a few things up. Kid's demented scheme for gaining worldwide domination is run by a front company called Nectar of the Goats Corporation. He has a 5-part master plan. First, capture all the dairy cows in the world. As you know, he's already done that. Second, he built that milky weapon of destruction inside his secret fortress. Third, use this milky weapon of destruction to flood the capital with none too fresh dairy milk. Fourth, frame all the poor dairy cows for this heinous crime. Fifth, take over the entire dairy world. Fly Fox, someone needs to find that secret fortress and disarm that milky weapon of destruction.
Sounds challenging. I need to find that secret fortress and disarm that milky weapon of destruction.
Oh, I almost forgot. When William the Kid's back was turned, I swiped the secret code that turns the milky weapon of destruction off.
Good going. Where is it?
Well, I had to swallow the code before I could read it so it wouldn't be discovered. Can you believe it?
I find the whole thing a little hard to swallow. We need to figure out a way to get a look at that code. Someone needs to find that secret fortress and stop William the Kid.
Oh, hey, there he is. Where were you?
Good morning, Spy Fox. I took the liberty of loading the vending machine with some of my ingenious new spy gadgets. You should take a look at some of them, Spy Fox. They may come in handy.
Man, I got a few things I need to say here. So, that piranha with the spoon, I don't think I ever got the gag with that as a kid. So he was gonna try to eat a guy with a spoon. How are you gonna eat a guy with a spoon? Okay, second, feta cheese! We never really had feta cheese around the house when I was a kid. So this was the first I ever heard of feta cheese. And now whenever someone brings up feta cheese, no, just think of that. Feta cheese! 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 Yeah, forgot the third thing. Jeez. And it was only something I thought of like 10 seconds ago. How did I already forget? So Professor Quack, was that his name?
You know, once I was trying to invent an electric tissue paper. But every time I went to blow my nose, I would almost get electrocuted.
How shocking.
Yeah, so, Bentley from Sly Cooper, I could swear they share a voice. And they are very similar characters. But I think I looked it up one time, and they don't. So. But you know, it's kind of a similar thing they're going for there.
You know, once I invented a fax machine disguised as a tuna casserole.
Really? I'll have to get your recipe.
Anyway, yeah, I think that'll be it for this episode. Thanks for watching, and I guess we'll have to figure out how we can see something that's inside of this guy over there. I thought they said his name was Heifer, but they said something else earlier. Already forgot it. Yeah, I wonder how we could possibly see inside of him. We'll have to figure that one out next time, and definitely not at this exact moment in time. See you in the next one. Bye.